Hello and
Hey.
welcome to another episode of Opposites That Chat. I'm John.
And I'm Isabel.
And we are here to chat all things Australian Survivor, episode 6 and 7, double
Come
bill.
on. Okay, tell me your big thoughts. First impressions
Do you want to jump into the ratings?
of the episode.
Yeah.
Okay, are we rating episode 6 first, yeah?
Yeah, episode 6. Wait, let me just think about it. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. 3, 2, 1,
8.
6.
Ooh, okay.
Why did you rate it 8?
Well, we just watched episode 7 and I'm struggling to remember it, but
That's
I
what
feel
I'm
like
saying.
I feel like I thought it was really good.
Okay,
Off the top of my head.
I just felt like in comparison to the last episode we watched, like we were so hyped. You know, Harry went home. It was a whole thing. Like, I was not as hyped. I was actually severely unimpressed by Brooke's idol shenanigan play.
Oh, well, that was terrible.
I just thought, like, this is bad.
But it was a good episode.
It was
Like,
okay. That's why I gave it a 6.
Okay,
like,
yeah.
it was fine. It wasn't I could have even given it a 5, to be honest. But it's just because I don't actually remember that much. I have 7 fresh in my mind.
Do you not remember Simon? Like, dropping the ball and everything like, no, Simon!
Yeah, you were all over that. Yeah, you were eating that up. That's true. But, you know, I'm consistent. I don't care about the challenges like that. Like, I'm not going to be... That's not what's going to win me over, like, a high score for an episode.
Episode 7.
Okay. 3, 2, 1,
9.
7.
It was really good. It was great.
Okay.
Survivor.
We have different opinions.
Survivor Australia. Australian Survivor, whatever the format it's pronounced. I think it's just like, it just gets to this point and it just gets so good. Like, you know, like, I can't remember, was it episode 5 that I voted a 9 as well? Like, it was just so good. It's just
Yeah,
so...
tell me why. What did you like about it?
It just gets going. Like, it's just like everything, like the tribe swap was epic. Like, because I've said it on here before, but like, I really am like rooting for like Simon's tribe. There's lots I like about Simon's tribe and there's lots I don't like about Mark's tribe.
You're just a Simon fan. And that's why you liked it, because it was a win for Simon.
But I like a lot of the characters in his tribe. Like, they're fun.
Yeah.
And the others...
And you didn't get to see them this episode. Is that why you rated it a 9?
Well, more likely because someone from the tribe I don't like goes home. I mean, but yeah, it was like a great tribe swap. And down to the end, I was like, oh man, like I really don't want, what's his name? Callum? Oh.
Caleb,
that's the MMA guy?
Oh, no, Cameron,
yeah. I really don't want Cameron to go home. And then seeing it between him and Mark for the blue or green, I was like, no, like, please. And like, I just don't want Mark going on that tribe. I want Mark going on his crappy little horrible tribe. And then giving away any spoilers, like as in I will give away spoilers.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, like it's great to see like Mark's tribe eat itself up. And let's be honest, if they end up sending home Lyndall or the CEO, we don't really care. So like it's kind of a win-win situation for the people that like. I don't know if I'm on my own or if this would be the majority of people. I feel like I saw something the other day where it said Simon is the worst player but most loved.
Yeah.
And
I mean, he wasn't that loved in his first season, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
and he wasn't in Heroes versus Villains. It's just that we appreciated the content. We understand that he had a very key role to play as to why that season.
But how mental is it?
As amazing as it was.
He wasn't even meant to be on that season.
I didn't know that.
Well, actually, that's a lie. He was meant to be on the Heroes. Wait.
Yeah, that.
Yeah. He was meant to be on the Heroes, and then something happened, and then he wasn't chosen for some reason. And then all of a sudden there was a last minute opening on the villains, so he got taken from the reserves to be put in it. Something like that.
That's crazy.
And like, you know, it's only really because of that season that I think we remember it. I know he was like sort of memorable.
Well, he had two idols and he went home.
Yeah. He was memorable.
Because I remember his ally that screwed him over, Danny. Like, yeah, she's terrifying. Like, I was like, respect. She did not care. She was like, you're done.
But anyway, all that aside, that's kind of rambly. But yeah, I just thought it was really good. And then like seeing, like the scramble was epic. Like it was a really epic scramble. Like, we didn't know who was going to go home.
I just feel like off the back of the previous Australian Survivor season, where we've got AJ and Miles scramble.
Yeah,
like,
it wasn't strategic.
I just think you're being so generous with that, saying
entertainment value.
That was an incredible scramble. Like,
it's not an incredible scramble, but it's entertaining. It's entertaining, not knowing who's going home. Yeah, that's why I said
it was good. It was fine. Yeah. I'm not going to say it's great. I'm not going to say it's phenomenal because it just wasn't.
The little gladiator inside of me saying, "Are you not entertained?" I'm very entertained. I don't know. Like, I see it all. I like it. It's just like, especially the fact that Mark's name got thrown out there. It's just
But it
epic.
wasn't. No, it technically wasn't thrown out there. Like, what? You've got Sally saying, yeah, eventually I want to get rid of Mark.
There's no difference.
But for all we know, she's the only person who's genuinely thinking about getting rid of Mark. And everybody else is just like, let's just slow his row so he relies on us a bit more and is a bit more, you know, submissive. He's getting a bit too big for his boots.
Yeah.
We don't want to work with him. Like, I know we heard Keely how many episodes ago discuss with Faith that, like, sure, we're happy to work with him now, but we're cutting him eventually, right?
Yeah.
Which, can I shift? It's still relevant, but I think, and I think you're experiencing the same thing, but you focus in, because you're just a lover boy, like, on who you're rooting for.
Yes, Simon. Like, I'm rooting for Simon.
Yeah, you're rooting for Simon.
Come on, Simon.
My thing is, I'm not rooting for anyone in that barren tribe. Like, let me be very clear. Like, I just don't find Keely, Faith, Brooke, Mark compelling. I don't find them compelling at all. And then to watch the other players that we've rarely had a chance to see until these 2 episodes scramble, and their reads are completely all over the place. Like, they don't even seem like they get on as people, really, to me. Like, in comparison to the other tribe, it feels like the others have more friendships. Like, they get on, they have people that they get on with the best, that they want to work with moving forward. Like, they're like this. But with Baron tribe, OG Baron, it kind of feels like they're all kind of mean to each other. Like, I really just felt a bit icky hearing Faith and Keely refer to Tez as a weasel. And I'm just like, oh, that just feels horrible. And they just have this air of that, what was Harry's number 1 that got blindsided? Is it Paula, her name? Whatever her name was. Like, she had the similar vim of, like, intimidation, like, you're going to do what I say. And I just don't like that. I definitely respect Faith more than Keely. Not that, like, I don't think they're either worthy of respect. It's just, they leave a bad taste in my mouth in how they carry themselves. I find it hard to root for because they come across mean.
Yeah.
But what I do like feel impressed by is Faith's just iron steel of, like, cojones. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, the way she's just like with her eyebrows all scrunched up, looking at Mark like, I'm not happy. No, I don't want to do that vote. And I'm like, go on, girl. Like, oh, she really don't care. You know, and it instantly puts Mark in that position of like, oh no, like me. Because Mark, at the end of the day, for those of you who aren't big on personality types, let me break it down for you. Mark is a quintessential extroverted feeler, also known as people pleaser. Like, I know that he's doing this whole, I'm running the tribe, I'm the leader, rah, 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 rah. But his default, I mean, the fact that his profession is a diplomat is an indicator of this. He is someone that makes decisions based on what he can address is the like emotional temperature of the room. And Faith is someone who is consistent with her value system and what she deems important. She's not going to budge. Mark is going to reflect what he sees given. And so because he's feeling like, oh, everyone's giving me good vibes, his chest is getting inflated, he's feeling comfortable, and he's like, I'm the leader of this tribe. But as soon as he gets someone like Faith, who's just like, I'm not happy with you, he reverts instantly to the like, oh, but I really want to work with you, and please, like, let's work this out, let's collaborate, da 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 da. When like, and this could be Mark's mistake in this season, why is he trying, and he did this his first season as well, why is he trying to work with people that don't want to play the game he wants to play? You might as well work with people that want to do what you want to do, that are aligned. And that's where you can see Asha and Lottie are excellent players because they could sense, even though they have a good rapport, they get on really well, they instantly could sense when their game, strategy, and trajectory is starting to, or priorities are starting to misalign, and instantly willing to make those adjustments. I don't know if you caught that in episode 6, very briefly. Yeah. It was Cameron and Asha talking about like, Lottie almost convinced me to do that. That was crazy, right? Yeah, I need to like rethink this. I'm worried about that actually. We might not be able to like work together for long, you know? And Lottie got an instant sense of the same thing at the same time. So yeah, like Mark needed to have that realization, and he had the chance to have that realization very early on. And the fact that he was willing to let go of Johnson, who he genuinely believed, whether that was true or not, was trying to work with him, and he was like, yeah, but I don't need him. That's very convenient. Like, you genuinely believe that everybody wants to work with you, Mark? Really? Especially when we obviously hear from Blanche once she's on the new tribe, that she's like, I tried to get rid of the returnees, but I wasn't getting any traction. So like, and Johnson even told Mark that it was Blanche trying to push. Blanche is corroborating that in a different episode, yet Mark decides to prioritize someone who is investing so much time into telling him, I want to work with you, I want to vote with you, and lets him go. Like, I just think, it's not, the decisions haven't been very smart. Obviously, as well, his allies feeling like it's just him, you know, championing his agenda all the way through, and it's not feeling very collaborative. Bad allyship management there. So, yeah, I'm not surprised he's in the position he is in now, as much as it's satisfying, because, you know, he's been unbearable to watch. However, I will give it to him, he hasn't brought up the ghosts that much. We haven't heard him mention the ghosts.
But he does feel like every time he does a confessional, like he's just trying to be so epic.
Yeah.
Like, there's been some times where I'm like, oh, he's just talking to the camera, but there's other times where it feels like he's really like sat on this little pedestal, you know? Like, he's just trying to be a main character. Yeah. But
he's not Simon, is he? Simon is just really compelling. I mean, I also just feel bad for how the swap lined up, as much as it's perfect for us and what we want, which I also think is down to the editors just helping us care about the people so much more. The people that ended up in the right swap, so we could find this really satisfying. But those challenges aren't going to be neck and neck anymore. Not with Ben and Simon in the same tribe. You're done.
You say that. I mean, it was neck and neck. Like
because it was a throwing thing. But like, let's be real.
Well, no. Like, I mean, the end challenge. Oh no, wait. Am I thinking of something else?
Yeah, because it was Don. And
Don that's right. Yeah, it was the throwing. Yeah,
like, and now they've got rid of Don. So
yeah, good point. Yeah, good point.
I don't see it going well. For them, like, they're just going to get dwindled down to probably like Keely and Faith. Probably
well,
like
you'd imagine the
Lyndall
CEO
and
will
Faith.
go.
Like go home.
Yeah, I think he'll
But
go
do you
home
think?
next.
Do you think that tribe, right? Are you happy to lock in that they're going to keep losing? Because
Yeah.
I feel strongly that they will keep losing.
I'm happy to lock in that the CEO is going next because
I don't think that's necessarily true if they're worried about like, okay, Rich and Mark are the like closest thing to what's the word? Challenge performance we have. Are we just going to throw it away to the wind? Because once they do, they understand that they're going to, it's just about getting down to the final 3 or 2 until it's merged.
yeah,
Or until they do another swap because the numbers have gone down so low.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're in that tribe, are you happy to do that? Do you think you're going to be one of the final 2 in that tribe? Probably not.
yeah,
So I think for that reason, they wouldn't prioritize Rich. They would probably prioritize your Tez, your Caleb's, you know, the skinny minis. If you're the women, obviously the women have concentrated the power with them.
yeah.
And I don't know, you never know where Lyndall's going to go, but like there's a chance, I feel more confident that they would want to rope in Lyndall more than Rich, but then Lyndall has Rich. And so they'll be willing to let go of Tez, Caleb,
Yeah,
Mark.
maybe. But I just think after how that last vote went, it was so messy. I mean, this is kind of jumping all over the place here, but yeah, just that how messy it was. I think the very smart thing for Mark to do is say, guys, like, this has been all over the place. We're eating each other up here. We're now 4-3. Like we've won all of these challenges. We've got 2 sitting ducks in our tribe. And yet somehow we've just made it 4-3, as in, you get what I mean, 4-3. And we just need to have unity for at least one vote here. And
But I think
one of them's got to go.
I think there's a world where Mark just goes to Lyndall and Rich, picks them up, uses that idol to snipe Keeley or something.
Well,
And then Faith, Caleb and Tez are like 3 separate.
he'd have to have a lot of faith in his game, which he probably does. But
He could
I
probably
don't
rope Lyndall
see
because he knows that she's got the idol.
like, realistically, you know, moving forward, Simon's tribe are going to work together as a team, wouldn't you say? Like, I think Lyndall's a bit of a wild card, but that CEO will go straight back to them.
Yeah, I mean, but the thing, I think Rich doesn't really have any strong relationships anywhere. Like he doesn't have any bad relationships.
He ain't going to make strong
Like
ones there,
his Baron tribe, like the Baron tribe, the issue with them is they don't even have positive relationships. You got Johnson
point, yeah.
having issues with Mark, the whole tribe having issues with Don, Blanche having issues with the returnees, the girls having issues with Tez having an issue with Caleb having an issue with Tez. Like, they're all over the place. It doesn't matter that they have the majority. They're not working together. They don't know that they need to be aligned together at all. They're like just completely, they can't even get along. And they've been winning tribals
But this is my point.
with ample time without having to destroy these relationships, and yet they don't have any relationship to destroy.
Yeah, but I did say it during. I really do think like losing, and I know you said they've been losing, but they've only been losing
Rewards.
Yeah, I do think losing and having to vote really does bond you together. Like, it really does. Like, and yeah, I think they've been. Unfortunately, they're like at the downfall of their own success. But it's also, I think, the way Mark has run the tribe just causes that like non-unified. Like, he doesn't feel like a unifying guy, you know. Like, he's all about getting them on his side.
Yeah, exactly. He's a part of all the little cliques.
Like, all his
he's not.
insecurities look full on show in his tribe.
What would that be?
Like, worried about people not liking him or being part of him, and then it just like everyone is just suffering with that. Like their only one thing is, oh, I'm with Mark. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, and do you know what's funny? I don't think any of them besides Brooke are that invested in Mark.
Yeah,
I think
Brooke
they all just are like,
definitely invested in him.
he'll do for now.
Yeah.
But like, I'm happy to get rid of him. And then they all misread
Yeah.
that all the others are like 1000% invested in the relationship with Mark. And so they can't trust him or them or whatever, which it's just silly. It's just feeling like these people are not ready to play on the other tribe. Like, it's kind of disappointing. But also it doesn't help that they're not compelling to watch.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just feel vindicated in what I said about Brooke being a disappointing returnee player with how she performed in episode 6. I think that was just a great example.
Ugh.
Like, what was she trying to do?
Well,
what was that?
My instant thought
And
is...
that idol would have been handy now if she didn't do that nonsense.
My instant thought is, surely, the edit just did not show everything that got said.
I feel like you're trying to give her too much credit.
No, that's like where my head goes, right? But like from what I've watched, I'm like, what on earth? Like there's zero, like that's the only bit of benefit of the doubt that you can give her, right? Because like there's no reason. Like it's what's so weird is like the edit shows just before that, like she knows where the vote's going. The vote's either going on Johnson or Don, and now Caleb's name's been chucked in. Like unless we're missing something, unless
she's just paranoid.
But I do.
Or she's worried that something can happen.
Yeah, like if she was David's vote? If I'm like remembering right, wasn't it David who sent her home? I swear, and you know, like obviously she completely thought she was safe. So maybe she just got flashbacks and. I don't know, but it was very...
How disappointed did David look, though?
Yeah, I think the worst thing for her is the returnees are meant to be the veterans in this game, and that was such a rookie move. Like, it was... it was right up there with as bad as Sean, Nina, and... whoever the third person was that played their idol that time.
Do you know what could have won me over with Mark? If we had a confessional from Mark going, "What the hell are you doing, Brooke? What the heck? This is a rookie, like, this is not a returnee player. Like, I got to reconsider this. Like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
That was so goofy. What the hell was that?" And then I would have been like,
we haven't seen anything like that. You know, we've seen the next episode now.
That was messy. And she's likely to go home. Because, you know, Rich was whispering to the other tribe, like, "Throw this one, guys, throw it, please." And they're like, "We got you." And then Brooke, obviously, is going to be the number one target. And she doesn't have an idol to protect her because she was a numpty and used it.
Who else is
when she went to tribal?
Who else is on theirs that lost? Who else is in like Simon's tribe from the other? Is there two of them? Who from the blue tribe is now on the green?
Brooke, Blanche.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's anyone else.
Yeah,
I think it's just two, because if it's Lyndall and Rich on their tribe...
No, I don't think it works like that.
Oh, no, and Ben.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so Ben's probably not going to go anywhere.
No.
Although Ben... But maybe just before merge, they might go, should we just get rid of him?
Yeah.
That would be smart, if they can time it well. Interesting. Well,
silly, very silly. And like, I just feel like I want it to be proven wrong, but I just think she's a boring player. She has no strategic acumen. All she's got going for her is physical performance, which again, I don't rate whatsoever. As impressive as she is, like, power to you, girl. But oh, what a slog to watch that. Like, it was just like, what are you doing? And obviously like the editors can't edit that out. But it was completely irrelevant. That's why it was confusing. And as much as they tried to, let's pepper in some conversations that she had in here, but it was completely irrelevant. It completely out the blue. It had nothing to do with anything and had no impact on the game whatsoever. And she's going to be out next because she's in the minority of the next tribe anyway.
Yeah.
And that's the tone we're leaving Brooke with. And I just feel like that's on brand. Like, she's not done anything interesting in any of her seasons. Like, it's always just, we do a plan. Like, the way she was like, I've never seen a scramble like this. And I'm like, right, but you've been a commentator about other seasons on Survivor where other scrambles like this have happened. In fact, worse scrambles have happened. And you were meant to commentate on it. Why are you acting shocked that there was a change of plans? I don't understand. Like, I understand that in your season 1, everyone just went home back to back in a very predictable and boring fashion.
Yeah.
Because no one knew how to play that season, and it was all about, I'm a good person, I'm not a betrayer, and that's the wave they were on. And that was boring as hell.
Yeah.
Like, thank God for Kirsty for sweeping and saving that season from underneath, because otherwise that would have been a boring season and you wouldn't have probably had Australian Survivor renewed, to be honest with you, if she had her way. And then she never does anything worth remembering, at least to me, after that. And she commentates on Survivor seasons with Shannon and that chef guy. You remember? He was the chef. He looked South Pacific Asian.
Oh,
King something. He was called King something. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Then, what a blast from the past. He was quite fun. But yeah, and she always had the least to say, in my opinion. And like, here she is now talking about, I ain't never seen a scramble like this. Like, this is not how it usually goes.
Yeah. I mean,
please go home. Like, go. You're done. You're not going to contribute anything interesting to this season. I've seen enough. Like, let's go. Let's keep it pushing.
I think it's sad. Like, for me, I think it's sad because I think she seems like likable, but like the reality is, like, yeah, you're probably right. It's just crap. Yeah,
I'm sure she's really lovely, and I wish I could say different, but like, she's not switched on. Like, she would be, if she was a new player, right? She would be one of those players Lottie is referring to that are not playing the game.
Yeah.
And she's like, shall we play the game now, guys? Let's play the game. Let's do here what we're here to do. So I just think, like...
Yeah, I think everyone on Lottie's
Go home, eat a full meal, go to your home, go see your baby that you're clearly missing. Like, we don't need you here. It's okay. It's really all right, you know? I would have much preferred to have seen Danny. Imagine if Danny and Simon were on a Returnee season together after the fact that she screwed him over. That would have been interesting.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't seem to do that on Australian Survivor. Like, they do that in America, you know, but they don't seem to do it in Australia.
They did it with Brooke and Flick. That's what I mean. Like, and nothing came of that either. Like,
yeah,
it was all that I'm going to get her before she gets me, and then they worked together, and then it was just...
Yeah, maybe I just got that wildly wrong, actually, because like maybe they're just a bit like, we've already done heroes versus villains. That's just not...
Yeah, but like... Of all the female returnee players you could have picked, I know.
I just think
we've
that
had
we
Kirby
must just
already.
not understand the culture. Like, I bet she's a big thing in America, in Australia. She's hit 100 days mark. You know, like there's only probably about 5 or 6 players that have actually done that. Like, I think I just think we're missing something with her. Like,
I really am. Yeah,
but it's not that we're missing anything tactically or strategically. It's that we're missing the culture side of Australia, that they probably just love her. Do you know what I mean? Like, because we have it in England, and like I say people's names and you're like, who even are they? And it's like, oh, but more, they're big in England. Like,
yeah. And I will put my hand up and say, like, the characters, because I understand that these are people and we've got a curated edit. Like, that's just what the show decides to show. Like, it's not a critique on them as people at all.
No, cool.
But like, the characters I'm invested in are the characters who make things happen, who have precision in their play and know what they're doing, or, you know, can make something happen when they're backed into a corner.
Yeah.
And it just feels a bit disappointing seeing a returnee player. I'm sure there would have been many returnee players that would have been eager to have this opportunity.
Yeah.
Didn't get a chance to do so, for a player who just does not have the strategic chops. You know, like, it's just a bit.
Yeah.
But moving on. I'm intrigued by this relationship with Blanche and Asha and Cameron. I feel like there's a world where Blanche replaces Lottie in the trio.
Yeah, well,
And then Lottie and Simon link up.
from what we've said, from what we've seen, Asha's definitely not opposed to losing Lottie.
No.
And Lottie's like starting to like make her own grave by or digging her own grave by like talking up her game. She just seems like she's a bit too confident and comfortable.
I think she's inherited the Harry virus.
Yeah, I mean, we always see quite a few players, like there normally is like 3 or 4 by this time. They start feeling themselves a bit too strong and they always go home before merge, well, typically.
Yeah, I mean, when she was just like, oh, I'm a big threat, when she was walking to do the mud challenge, I was just like, what the heck?
Yeah, she's saying it in jest, but she means it.
Yeah. It was just goofy. Very goofy. I don't know what's going on there. Like, I get what she's saying, but I think she's also a bit too focused. You know, it's sort of starting to become a self-fulfilling prophecy where, like, you think it, therefore it's true. Mm-hmm. Because you act in a way as if that's the reality, and then that's what people pick up and believe of the situation.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, Lottie is a big threat because she's carrying herself as if she is.
Yeah.
And she believes she is.
Yeah.
And she believes that she's better off work. I feel like as the season will play out, it's going to go down to the players that want to work with the returnees versus the players that do not.
Yeah.
And it looks like Cameron and Asha are firmly in the camp of, we do not want to work with returnees. And that also includes Caleb. That includes Blanche. It's just picking up all these numbers and rallying them around the cause of, it's our season, a returnee isn't winning.
Yeah.
It's all our first chance. We deserve to have a shot. Like, let's all just agree on that. And then you've got your Lindals, obviously Mark, Simon, Brooke. Not for long. Who else? Who else is invested? Faith. But again, I don't get why Faith would be.
I don't think she will be. Not long term.
Right, but then she'd just be at the bottom of the other side.
Yeah.
So, Lottie is invested in it now because she considers herself a big threat.
Yeah.
So she feels like she needs them to soak up the attention and get her further into the game, whereas without them, I reckon she feels like, without the returnees, I'll play something like 10th, 9th, something like that. But with the returnees staying in the game for longer, I have a chance to place 4th, 3rd, maybe even win.
Yeah. Well, I mean, on that, could we make some predictions?
Yeah.
Have an early episode today?
Yeah, sounds good.
I've sort of said mine already. What do you think will happen moving forward? Just specifically for the next episode.
Yeah, remind me what your prediction is.
CEO's going home now.
Rich.
Because there needs to be some unity. Like, they'll be very foolish to send home anyone but Linda or Rich, because they need to find unity. Like, they really need it, like, urgently.
Okay, and if the other tribe win?
Oh, if the other tribe win...
It's Simon going home?
No way. It'll be... Brooke's not an awful shout, but I think she's got some survivor in her. So who have we got? We got that Blanche. You know, it wouldn't be mental to see Lottie go home next, but like, I think they'd be wrong to do that, but because I think Lottie will be all for keeping tribe strong. Sometimes in these moments, especially after seeing the other tribe sending home one of their own, they might get a bit
Comfortable.
Trigger happy. But I'll say, do you know what? I'll say Brooke. I think Brooke makes the most sense, and I think Simon will be like on the fence. I think Simon will be like, I don't mind either way, but in his heart he's like, I don't really want to go home because it's like makes me a threat with like the returnees going. But yeah, I think Brooke's probably quite realistic.
Yeah, I think also Simon's playing the possum game.
Yeah, he
just
is.
like, I'm just here, guys.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
you can get me whenever. Please don't, though. I really want to work with you. And we saw him establish with Lottie, like, it's you and me. So as long as Lottie's like, yeah, I'm still with you. I mean, I don't even if she didn't do that, I think he would just be like, yeah, as long as I just want to vote correctly.
Yeah.
So he's not asking for much, he's just asking to not be voted out.
Can I just add to my predictions that I don't think that Brooke's tribe will lose anyway. Like, I'm quite confident that Rich will be going.
Yeah, okay. Fair.
Yeah.
Okay, I think if Mark's tribe goes to tribal, I actually think Keely will go. And it's random, but I just feel like Mark can recruit Lyndall and Rich, but in particular Rich. But then Lyndall knows about the idol. Like, Mark knows about the idol, so Lyndall already feels like a kinship with Mark more than the girls, let's say. So it was going to come down to the social game. Whose social game is stronger, Mark's or Faith and Keely's? And I think Mark's social game is stronger, especially picking up the mean girly vibes I had from them. I trust Mark to be able to pull them, and obviously he has Caleb and Tez, and I think there's a world where he can just iron that out, where they're both, Tez and Caleb are feeling shaken up because they're hearing that their names are coming up, and Mark can just set the record straight and be like, I feel like Mark's going to come back to tribal and he's going to be like, I'm not making the same mistake again. I wanted to work with certain people and they did not want to work with each other, and it ended up crashing my game. I'm not letting that happen again. They went behind my back. They got rid of one of my key people. They're done. They need to go. And first up, it's Keely, because who was it that pushed on? It was Keely. So he's going to go for Keely. Obviously, it's him and Faith that have that rock star alliance thing. That's why they showed it to us. They didn't, as much as Keely is a part of that three, they only bothered to show us the Faith and Mark connection.
Yeah.
So I think Mark's going to prioritize getting Keely out, and he's going to be like, Tez, Caleb, get it together. It's the girls that are making you guys target each other, when Loki is actually him. But he's not going to say that because it was fine for him to have them targeting each other. But now he needs them to lock in. So he's going to be like, guys, lock the fuck in.
Yeah.
We need to get her out.
Yeah.
She got one of our own. And so he's going to rally the numbers to Keely. It's going to be a blind side. She's going to have no idea. Faith's going to have no idea. And then from there, so that's why I think Keely will definitely go next. On the other tribe, I think it's just Brooke. I just don't see, unless she finds herself an idol.
No.
Another one.
Well, unless the producers really
Which they would have. They would have planted an idol on each thingy, surely. Or unless they do tonight's going to be a little bit different. And then it's like
we're due one, but I can't see them doing it just after Tribe Swap. I'd imagine it'll be on episode 9 rather than episode 8, because then it ends because there's 3 episodes in a block. It'll be the end episode you'd imagine that'll be on.
And can I just say, I appreciate that my prediction of Mark going home next in that tribe was wrong. I think you were right, because you said Johnson. And Johnson went home. You get a point. And we're tied, just like that. But I will say, like, I feel vindicated in that they were talking about weakening Mark, which to me is still they're targeting Mark. They're just either too scared or they have plans for him later on down the line, to not want to get rid of him just now, but they're not particularly invested in his game.
I do think, like, you're right, but also it's just messy and, like, really, like, what it like looks like to me is like there's a lot of anxiety that Mark's running the tribe and they don't like it and they don't really know how to handle it, and it's coming out in all sorts of mess. But like, that doesn't mean that I'm saying you're wrong. Like, I think you're actually right. They're just terrible at handling it.
I just feel like in comparison, the OG Bounty tribe just felt so precise, so neat and put together. You know what I mean? Like, as much as they didn't know who it was and the tensions can be high to get the deciding vote, they just know what they're doing. Whereas over there, it's just too many thoughts and ideas, and no one's quite on the same page, and the people that are on the same page don't even know who are on the same page as them because they're not talking.
Well, you had a lot of people say we've seen a lot of people on there say, I don't want to just be a goat or be a sheep, you know, like, I want to do my own game. So that is massive. When on Mark's tribe, people aren't really saying that. They're just like, I don't like that. I'm not just going to follow Mark. Like, but you're not saying, like, what you can actually do.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, that makes it for another episode.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
Let me wipe.
It's
been rusty. It's been rusty for so long. It might not come off.
I don't know if it counts as it.
Yeah, because you said Johnson will go home, and he did.
Yeah.
We've got to honour that.
I feel like a prediction, though, doesn't count for me. Like, because a prediction's just a guess, when, like, being right about something is something different.
Yeah, but you predicted correctly. That's why I got mine too.
I'll take it. But
Yeah. Take it.
Okay.
I've had a lot of wrong predictions. I thought Don would go further than he has. I felt bad for him when he went because I just thought he finally started to get a footing into the game. It was unfortunate, but it is a social game.
Yeah.
I reckon social is the most important thing.
Oh, yeah. Come on, especially at this stage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, great episode.
It's been
Looking
fun,
forward to it
guys.
tomorrow. And we'll see you then.
Bye.